And as just mentioned, a friction, yeah, between these two teams, and you also believe that there is a friction in the process. So, for example, I'm coding and I need to finish this feature, this whatever, this bug fix today, but then there's a code scan that bring me a vulnerability. So with that, you think that's a problem of the security itself. It's a problem of the tools itself. Where is the problem? Because I agree that there is this friction, but it's the same as you are living your life. I think I talked about this in the previous episode. You're living your life, and then one day you wake up and you have a pain somewhere in your body. You have a pain, and you were planning to go to the beach or whatever, shopping mall, doesn't matter. But with this pain, you can't. So you go to the doctor, you need to check, you do some exams, and you realize that you have a problem and you need to fix. It's normal, yeah, it happens in life. And you don't, even if you're going to be upset about that, because nobody wants to be sick or have a big problems, but developers, they seem to be upset with this. Oh, there is a code scan and I have a vulnerability now that I need to fix, which means I will not go to the beach today or I will not finish this feature today. So how do you see this friction? How can we improve their lives, or what can we do?
So I think that the friction is not because security is something that developers don't want to do. It's not like they don't want to write a secured code. It's just that the current process that most companies are leveraging, and the current tools, this what causes the friction. It's interfering with their day-to-day tasks because the developers needs to go to a third-party UI. They need to switch contexts. It's not in their natural environment. And this makes like the security team the bottleneck, right? They're the bad guy who's saying, no, you cannot deploy, no, you cannot merge. And this is what causes the friction there, because developers, if we'll provide them with the right tool, with the right developer experience, they have no problems with writing secured code. Why not, right? Because the same as QA, if we are comparing it. QA used to be like a separate process, right? It used to be like a different team that did the review. And now everything is shift left. The developers are doing their own QA, right? They're doing the CR process. They're reviewing each other PRs. The same needs to be done for security. It does not need to be like a separate process, like the bottleneck. It does not need to change what they're doing right now and taking them out of context and sending them to Google to search a CVE and how to handle it.
Got it. Yeah. Got it. Marcos, you have a different opinion on that or not?
I agree too much with Ras, with the points, but for me, I think is 2 points is most important for this, the friction with developers and security teams, is the culture of in defensive program. I think is not explored very well inside the enterprise, inside the companies, and training. I think the developers don't have sufficient training to program safely.
Enough training to do this defensive coding, for example.
Perfect. I think if we adjust just 2 points, we have less friction with the two things. But if you don't fix this, is the probably we have more and more friction if inside the teams and about the discussions, about the points, the problems. I think these 2 points is most important.
Oi, gostou desse corte? Então te aconselho a seguir o perfil que tem muito mais conteúdo e também te convido a continuar o episódio completo na íntegra.